Lottery pick, he had 15. That's the number 9 overall pick. Hachimura tripped in with 18. Kyrie, 18. KD at 15. As GA mentioned, no Beal, no Westbrook in this one. They were resting it. But KD, he didn't rest, and he was feeling it, and he had forgot what it was like also to play with the refs.
I didn't think I played great. I felt I had some solid moments, but for the most part, just getting my feet wet, playing against somebody like Hachimura, I took that charge early, and I'm definitely feeling it right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. It's good to get back in the flow of things, and it definitely gave me some confidence. But I feel like I always had confidence. I just need to see how I play in a real NBA game with refs. It's different when you got refs out there. So it's a good step, like I said, and I'm trying to build on it.
That's one of the perks of this position is you get to coach 2 incredible players. Kai was super sharp, and Kevin, after such an extensive layoff, was very good and close to being, incredible. So, he's going to keep building, getting comfortable. When you have that type of injury, it's kind of remarkable that he's at the level he's at. So those 2 were great, and we're really positive about them getting their, getting a stretch of minutes and some game time in their legs, and we'll keep building.
Social was on smash. Shouts out to D Wade, our teammate here, seeing Steph and KD and Kyrie back. Hey, hooping feels right. Also, Brooklyn is about to be a problem. Go ahead. Take a couple of bites of that popcorn. Get your popcorn ready. The NBA is back. So we're looking at these 2 All-Stars back on the floor together. They combined for 33 points. The chemistry was on full display. So what should we expect for the rest of the season, seeing these 2 as long as they can stay healthy in Brooklyn?
Well, I think that's you hit it right on the head. They've got to stay healthy. That's been the concern with Kyrie the last few years. Obviously, what Kevin Durant's coming back with the Achilles, they're probably going to monitor his minutes. But I think when those 2 are out there and in good rhythm, Brooklyn is going to be a challenge. And as D. Wade said, a problem for the rest of the league. It's just a matter of finding out also that supporting cast. How will they complement these 2? How will they play off them? How good is this Nets team going to be defensively? But I'm excited and anxious to see this story continue to unfold moving forward, because I'm hoping and praying those 2 can stay healthy and create a lot of drama in that Eastern Conference.
You talked about defense. Of course, they look to be setting that defensive identity. We'll see how that comes out as the season plays on. But let's just talk about offense. The whole identity of this team. Steve Nash making his debut. We know D'Antoni is there. We saw them get up and get a lot of points. Now, they were playing the Wizards without everybody in the lineup. What do you expect to see this Brooklyn team look like offensively during the season?
Well, I think these 2 really complement each other. First, they're efficient scorers. And while Kyrie's probably a little more ball dominant, the beauty of Durant's game is he's not. He's a quick twitch, quick decision maker, great shooter, doesn't need to pound it to get his rhythm. And that helps that complementary and supporting cast, I think. And that's what's going to be critical. Those 2 guys are going to be fine if healthy. It's how does everybody else function around him? Do they get enough input at that center position? Is DeAndre Jordan ready to get back to having the kind of impact that we saw maybe in his Clippers days? We don't know. Karis LeVert, is he going to be comfortable being at 3rd, 4th cog? Dinwiddie, all these guys. That's where I think the real challenge for Steve Nash and that coaching staff is going to come from an offensive standpoint, is how do we get everybody else to play at a high level when their role is going to be decisively different than what it was a year ago? And then from a defensive standpoint, as great as Steve Nash was and Mike D'Antoni, all the success he's had, defense has never really been their calling card. Can they get this group to buy in on that end? Because that's got to be the case, I think, if they want to have a legit chance to win that East.